Welcome from the Chester County Historical Center, which was the Chester County Historical Society, right here on the steps of the site of the first Women's Convention in Pennsylvania, which was held in 1852. We thought this would be an apt location given the year of 2020, where we are celebrating the 100th anniversary of the 19th Amendment, which gave most women the right to vote 100 years ago. This year, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we were not able to hold our grant celebration, but we still wanted to take the time to recognize our grantees and all those who helped make our grant making possible. Over 20 years ago, our founders came together to ensure that resources would be dedicated to addressing the needs of women and girls. Since that time, the Chester County Fund for Women and Girls has granted out almost $3.5 million to 75 local nonprofit organizations serving the needs of women and girls. This year, through our community-driven processes, we granted out nearly $225,000 to local nonprofit organizations addressing the needs of women and girls. And this includes meet the core needs of women and girls, improve access to economic opportunities for women and girls, and to promote their health and wellness. And now more than ever, these needs are heightened. I also wanted to highlight the work funded through our impact grants. $30,000 was given through our impact grants this year to fund work of emerging needs or emerging initiatives that are being responsive to current needs of women and girls. And $23,000 of the grants were given to COVID-19 response efforts focused specifically on women and girls. So we want to thank those grantees and the work that's being done in our community that is really so critical at this time. So now we invite you just to listen and hear from some of our grantees and our committee members that have been really focused and have been doing such commendable work in helping us ensure that women and girls have the resources and opportunities to thrive.
The Domestic Violence Center of Chester County has been providing free, comprehensive, and confidential services to women and children affected by abuse in our communities since 1976. We would not be able to do this vital work without the continued support of the Chester County Fund for Women and Girls, whose funds have supported every facet of the services we provide.
Thank you!
Thank you. Thank you.
From our emergency shelter and housing programs that offer the women and families we serve a safe place to heal and rest, free from violence and abuse, to our counseling and advocacy services, providing support and hope while fostering independence and empowering women to rebuild and restart.
Thank you.
Thank you. Gracias.
Thank you!
To our hardworking legal team who work on the front lines of defending and fighting for survivors' safety and justice in the civil and criminal courts. And the staff running our education, outreach, and prevention programs, whose goal is to help our community become more aware of domestic violence, to better define and identify it, and learn how they can take a role in ending this issue once and for all.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
The Chester County Fund for Women and Girls has supported DVCCC survivors every step of the way. Their mission and work in our community embodies our motto of freedom through empowerment, as they empower us to provide intervention, education, outreach, advocacy, and programs to prevent, reduce, and remedy domestic violence in Chester County.
I thank the Fund for being a constant source in the community. The Fund ensures that women and girls have the resources and opportunities to recognize and embrace their inner strength. As a vital partner, I thank the Fund for investing in equity and inclusion and leadership, and for collaborating and supporting advocacy and service organizations like the Domestic Violence Center. Our work continues to be enhanced with the support of the Chester County Fund for Women and Girls. Thank you.
From all of us at DVCCC, thank you, Chester County Fund for Women and Girls.
Hi, I'm Patty Van Cleve, and on behalf of the Chester County Economic Development Council and all of these folks here from the Career Connections Academy in Coatesville, we'd like to thank you for the grant for our Level 3 program that starts in the fall.
My name is Kason Jackson Mack, and I'm grateful to be a part of this amazing program because I've been exposed to many different healthcare careers, and they are helping me along my journey of being a physician assistant in my near future.
Hi, my name is Carla Becerril, and I am here to open more opportunities in the healthcare career and strengthen my bonds with everyone in here.
Hi, my name is Romelia Argueta, and I would like to become a registered nurse.
Hello, my name is Shakaya Navarro, and I would like to be a neonatal nurse.
Hi, my name is Ainsley McFarland, and I'd like to be a psychologist.
Hi, my name is Noah Lonnie, and I want to be a paramedic.
Hi, my name is Paula Gonzalez, and I want to be a pediatrician.
Hi, my name is Shani McMillan, and I want to be a psychologist.
Hi, my name is Tanisha Hatfield, and I want to be a traveling nurse.
Thank you!
Hello, my name is Angela Madariaga, and I am a nurse at the LCH Women's Health Center. Some of the services that we offer here at the Women's Health Center include cervical cancer screenings through the yearly Well Woman visits, prenatal care, gynecological care, and family planning services such as pregnancy tests, STI screening and prevention, and birth control counseling. We are proud to serve mostly Latino, uninsured, and low-income women who need extra support and resources. We are lucky that our women have access to integrated care. At our West Grove office, we have the Women's Health team, behavioral health, dental, and pediatrics, which especially benefit to our prenatal patients because they can have warm hands-off to other teams and feel comfortable moving through the interdisciplinary team. We also offer Center in Pregnancy, which is group prenatal care that has been shown to reduce social and racial disparities, reduce risk of bad outcomes to mom and baby, and increase community support and positive pregnancy experiences. None of this could be done without the support of our community and the generous donations from organizations like the Chester County Fund for Women and Girls. So we thank you for your continued support of LCH and its members.
This year, GAC awarded grant funding to organizations that meet the core needs of women and girls, improve access to economic opportunities for women and girls, and promote health and wellness by addressing the specific needs of women and girls.
My name is Sue Narducci, and I was a member of the Grants Allocation Committee for 2020. During this time, I learned more about our Chester County community, the needs of women and girls, and the amazing organizations who focus on them. Some of the focus areas are homelessness, healthcare, education, wellness, and legal aid, just to name a few. What really surprised me is the amount of organizations in Chester County focused on helping the underprivileged. As the wealthiest county in Pennsylvania, you just don't realize how many people are in need. And these organizations really listen to their clients and take a proactive approach in achieving their vision and goals. The most impactful part of the GAC process are the organization visits, either in person or via a Zoom call, to really hear the leaders talk about their mission and the staff who make it all happen. The passion and love they bring to their work is infectious, and it really makes you want to participate more fully in your community. I am thankful to have had this experience, which will stay with me for a lifetime.
Hi, my name is Parul Agarwal, and I'm an executive coach, and I live here in Chester County. I wanted to just kind of share a little bit about my experience with the Grants Allocation Committee for Chester County Fund for Women and Girls. Obviously, the work that the fund does, it's so meaningful, and to be a part of it is not only exciting, but it's more than I thought it would be. So this was my first year, and for that experience, something that I learned is that there are so many amazing organizations here locally that are making a difference, and they're making such a meaningful impact. It's interesting because I didn't realize, as long as I've lived here, that there are so many ways that people are offering help and support. So I would say that was something I learned through this experience. What was surprising to me was how much passion and energy and time professionals in this area are willing to give. It's not an easy process. You don't walk in and make a choice and walk out. There's a lot of deliberation and conversation, and it's amazing to me that there is so much care out there. Something that I enjoyed about the experience is just being reminded that not only do we live in a great county, but there's so many good people, like just good-hearted people that are out there making a difference, and they want to get involved. Are already like leading the charge. It made me feel really good to be part of this, particular area, but more so to be part of the committee, to know that I'm trying to be part of that group of people that are trying to make a positive difference. And then I would say that what was most impactful about just the work that the committee does is being able to come together, and everybody that sits around the table comes with their own experiences and perspectives, and everybody respectfully has such great conversation, all in service to making the best decision possible for these amazing organizations that do so much for our local community. So that would be what I would say was some of the highlights of my work with the Grant Allocation Committee.
This year, GAB awarded grant funding to organizations addressing their 3 chosen priority areas: substance abuse and addiction, mental health, and sexual assault, domestic violence, and human trafficking.
Hey everyone, my name is Joy, and I was a part of this year's 2019-2020 Girls Advisory Board. And if you don't already know, GAB is a grant-making program for 10th and 11th graders and even some seniors. And we decide where to grant about $20,000 to organizations in Chester County that target the needs of women. There are issues such as domestic violence, sexual assault, mental health, and just so much more. And it was super fun. I thought it was a super unique experience, and I'm so excited to do it again this upcoming fall. The forms would just have basic information on it, like the name of the organization, how much money they wanted us to grant, their mission, their values, the services they offer, a copy of their fiscal year, and how much they cater to the women in Chester County specifically. Site visits ran from about December to January, and those are super fun because you kind of got to see, the organizations in person and see what they really do and see what the people are really like. And then after we talked about what we saw at the site visits, we would have just a really open discussion about what organizations we really wanted to grant money to based on what we saw. And that's basically how we chose this year's GAB recipients. So after we came to a consensus, we decided that this year's GAB recipients were Allianzas in Phoenixville, Crime Victim Center and the Domestic Violence Center of Chester County, and Gateway Horseworks, and finally HIAS of Pennsylvania.
Being a young woman, it might seem daunting to find a way to help, but GAB definitely showed us how we can help within our community and make an impact in our society. When I reflect, an experience that really stands out to me is when I did a site visit to Gateway Horseworks. I saw how caring their staff was and how warm of an environment it was. You could see that the employees really cared about what they did, and the horses could definitely help someone feel comfortable. Another site visit that I went on was to the Domestic Violence Center of Chester County. Right off the bat, this encounter stood out to me because all of us girls had to meet at a different location and then walk to the house because the address was confidential. This shows that the workers and staff really care about the privacy of the women living there and their safety. GAB was able to show all of us girls that there are issues right at home and not just in big cities, but we were able to help them. We were able to try to change them, and GAB really gave us a way to use our voice and speak out about these issues. Through GAB, I was able to meet so many different girls from different areas and different schools. And even though we all live in Chester County, we We all lived in different communities throughout it, and we were able to take our own experiences and implement them in how we wanted to change Chester County for better.